I think connection happens when both people are able to start to see the world from the other person's point of view, that goes beyond those kind of immediate judgments we make about each other, or the way that we kind of, label one another, or whatever it is we assume about one another. That somehow we get beyond those boundaries or walls, and we find, another person, another human being that has the same emotions and struggles and pain and hopes. And I think that always makes a connection possible across whatever the gaps might appear to be. Sometimes certain communities obviously have been created in certain ways that have caused a lot of marginalization, caused a lot of pain, underdevelopment, underemployment, so I think any community is at its best when all the members of the community are growing, are actualizing themselves, are growing to their fullest potential, are receiving the best education they can, that they're working at the full sense of employment, that there's some sense of a mission of a community. And I think that just impacts everybody. That you don't, the less disparity we have in a community, the more there's a sense of life and what life is meant to be. I think unity is really difficult and almost seemingly impossible if we look at unity as conformity. I think that's always the great struggle. Is we're all happy with unity if everyone's like us. So if everyone becomes like me, we have unity. If everyone speaks the same language, if everyone has the same religion, if everybody has the same ideas, then we say that would be great, and then we'll have unity. But the reality is the world is filled with people with differences, and lots of these differences are not going to change. So unless we somehow reconcile ourselves to the fact that unity can happen, if unity is possible, if in fact we can be comfortable with the things that we fight about constantly, the things that we beat each other up about, the things we fight, we kill one another about, literally. So if I think unity is possible if we stop thinking that it's all about us proving we're right, or the other person has to become like me, or that group has to become like me. And I think that's the real challenge. And unless we can do that, and that means letting go of things, even though we can still hold on and believe and have our sense of values, or my set of values, and mine. But at the same time, if I can't respect yours, and I can't see you as a human being who happens to have differences or be different, and may never in fact change to make you acceptable to me, then unity is impossible. If I can, as I said before, if we can see one another in a much deeper level, I think we can be unified. But it means, I think, recreating sometimes how we see one another and the expectation we have for what we want and what I want. And I'm not happy or at peace, or we're not happy and at peace till everyone is that way. A lot of, for example, guys in the neighborhood like Bedford-Stuyvesant are tough guys. Like they are kind of tough. They have to be tough. They've been tough. And sometimes when you see a moment where there's a vulnerability, where they let that guard down, or they cry, or they allow you to see, again, is this the depth of sometimes human trauma or pain or struggle that we try very hard to hide all the time. I think that, again, those kind of moments of vulnerability change me, obviously, because it just reinforces, obviously connects to my own vulnerability, but it reinforces that, because a lot of times it's those walls that that stop us from connecting with each other. We just give up. That person's this, or that person's that. And sometimes that gaze of vulnerability, or that seeing into somebody and saying, it is, it's a lot of it's a front, and when you get beyond that, and you sense that or feel that, you say, there's a possibility to create a relationship, there's a possibility to move in a new direction together.